I want to thank God, Jesus Christ, my holy super savior. This is Motel Granite the Great for the Motel Granite Show, and today's episode is about me enjoying the moment, because this moment will be over at some point. But as of right now, it's still fresh, it's still live, and I want to dive all into it while I can. This is a championship medallion from last year's team, the girls winning the championship. I have a ring inside of my pocket too, which symbolizes the championship as well. And I want to get that out to show this. Now, this championship ring is a symbol of something that I use as a weapon for myself to claim success. I struggle in other areas, thinking about the finances not being where they need to be, to change my life, my habitat. And because those things are such, and I have to seek or have to endure reprimand from man and woman, it disturbs my spirit and leaves me in a position of anger. But today, I sit in a space where I feel nervous. I think about history, and history has a chance to do several things. But we're going to talk middle school basketball. And today is the championship game for the boys. First, shout out to my girls team. We did not win in the semifinals. We didn't bring it home, but that team, I love it so much because they fought and grinded the whole way. We pushed and pushed. We started off losing to the Cula in the preseason, and then we stepped it up after we lost to Trickham early as well. So 2 losses in a row, 1 official. I recognized what the issues was, tried to solve them, and we got to a point where we wasn't able to finish. And shout out to the 2 girls teams that played tonight for the championship. One of the teams beat us in the regular season. We had 2 losses. One of the teams is playing tonight won against us as well. They was the number 1 seed, we was the number 2 seed. And they're playing against the team that we beat, but they completely got their act together. Shout out to them for doing such a thing. And I'm not going to put names out there because I don't want to get any of us in trouble in the social media world. But I just want to, because I want to try to remember these things as best that I can for the time that I can remember them. All of this again is about building memories. But we lost. So anyway, that takes me to the boys for tonight's championship game. Last year, let's go back one more time for the boys. Last year, we had an undefeated team just like we have now. Some of the same players, not all, but some of those players are a year more experienced bigger, stronger, faster, more intelligent than they were a year ago. So we lost last year by 1 point at the end. This year, when we lost to the team that we beat. So this year, the team that we're playing in the championship game, we beat. So, if history repeats itself on this level, and I may be doing a different video coming up soon, but if we're able to debunk history, and with us being a team that lost last year, vengeance should be more of ours for winning the championship, which is what this game is, as opposed to them avenging their regular season loss. But this happened to us last year. Is it possible that tonight's opponent comes out more ferocious, more intent, more concentrated, more talented, more determined to win than us? Which leads to my nervousness. It's middle school basketball. Anything can happen. I would love to get another one of these. Win a championship, be able to have personal bragging rights for my soul to maybe one day say, if I'm ever laying up and I have tubes or things inside my nose, or I'm struggling to live and survive, and it's been told to me that I only have a few more days left on this side of the Jordan River, I want to remember these championships. Now, let me back you up real quick. I won a championship as a football player. As a player, I won a championship. Coaching last year, I won a championship as a coach. So now this year, tonight, in front of a packed crowd, I believe, have an opportunity to win in 2 years, second championship. I want to thank God for the ride. I have really enjoyed this ride, this journey. Man, this has been fun. And I will admit, just like a lot of people, also, I'm exhausted. Last night was the first time in a very long time I went to sleep at 9 o'clock. And I woke up probably about 3 something. I felt a little fresh, thinking about the game, allowing it to play out in my own mind. And the only thing I want to concentrate on is being in the moment, enjoying the moment. And I'm not going to pray to God for the win. I want to pray to you, God, for the enjoyment of the moment. Because the moment is what matters. Still remember when our girls, Tatum, in 2020 during the pandemic time, we lost in double overtime. I remember that. It was the moments that I remember. There's been several times where players have made shots in the games where I felt teary-eyed and shed tears to myself and quickly wiped them away. Enthusiastic. There's a black truck that looks like Fred Sanford's truck. But anyway, in the moment. So I want to thank God personally once again for this opportunity to be a coach on the floor, an assistant coach on the floor, one more time competing for a state championship. Everybody doesn't get an opportunity to do this. So I'm thankful. This is Motel Granite the Great from the Motel Granite Show. Love y'all.